In a bustling village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a wealthy father who had two sons. The younger son, eager for adventure and freedom, grew restless under the weight of his father's legacy. One day, filled with ambition and impatience, he approached his father and demanded his share of the inheritance. The father, though saddened by his son's request, granted it, hoping that one day his son would understand the value of home. With his newfound wealth, the younger son set off to a distant land, leaving behind the familiar comforts of home. There he reveled in a life of excess, lavishing money on parties, friends, and indulgent pleasures. Each night was a celebration, each day a new adventure, as he chased the thrill of a carefree life. The younger son leaves home, travels to a distant land, and squanders his wealth on reckless living, partying, gambling, but the winds of fortune soon shifted. A great famine swept through the land, and the once prosperous son found himself destitute. With his money gone and friends scattered, he was forced to take a job feeding pigs, an unclean task for a man of his heritage. As he watched the pigs devour their slop, hunger gnawed at his belly, and despair settled in his heart. In the depths of his misery, the younger son began to reflect. He recalled the warmth of his father's home, the abundance that had once surrounded him, and the love that had been unconditional. In his heart, a flicker of hope ignited. He resolved to return home, even if it meant begging for forgiveness and accepting a place as a servant. As he approached the village, weary and worn, the father stood at the edge of his property, gazing down the road. His heart ached with longing for his son. Suddenly, he spotted a figure in the distance. Recognizing his son, the father ran to him, arms wide open, filling the air with joy and compassion. He embraced the son who had once strayed, and welcomed him back with tears of remorse streamed down the younger son's face as he confessed, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son." But the father, overflowing with love, interrupted him. He called for a robe, a ring, and a feast, celebrating the return of the lost son. Meanwhile, the older brother toiled in the fields, unaware of the joyous reunion. When he returned home and heard the sounds of celebration, anger bubbled within him. Why should he be honored after squandering your wealth? He fumed, feeling overlooked and unappreciated. The father went out to meet his older son. Recognizing his pain, "My dear son," he said gently, "you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we must celebrate, for your brother was lost and is now found." The father's words, filled with wisdom, sought to heal the rift between his sons. The older brother struggled with feelings of jealousy and resentment. He had been faithful and hardworking, yet he felt his efforts were overshadowed by his brother's reckless behavior. He wrestled with the notion of fairness, questioning the justice of his father's love. The father urged the older son to embrace forgiveness, reminding him that love is more powerful than grudges. "Your brother's return is a testament to redemption," he urged. "Let go of your resentment and join us in joy." Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more Part 11.